So it's made a big headlines recently over the weekend, especially that there was a satellite that crashed down into the Pacific Ocean. I mean, it did crash. It crashed already, but during the weekend, there were still rumors that it might go over Canada or maybe over Africa, even the Indian Ocean. But finally, it made its landing into the Pacific Ocean. What I'm talking about is the UARS, which is short for the Upper Atmosphere Research Satellite, sent by NASA. This satellite was sent back in 1991 on September 12th, and it made its 12 years. It took 12 years to orbit the Earth 78,000 times, and this was used to study the atmosphere, study the ozone layer well, like for a better understanding of the ozone layer and the atmosphere. The 20-year-old long voyage of NASA's Upper Atmosphere Research Satellite has finally come to an end. This satellite weighed over 6 tons, and it entered the Pacific Ocean on Saturday morning. The satellite did pass over Africa, Canada, Atlantic, and the Indian Ocean, which also maybe disturbed quite a few people because they were scared that, like, what if it landed onto the land of their houses and all. You can see the paths that the satellite took. The satellite went all the way from Africa, orbited around, went to Canada, North America, and then finally landed at that round spot in the Pacific Ocean. The bus-sized satellite landed between 11:23 p.m. EDT and 1:09 a.m. EDT on Saturday morning. This was the time in between which the landing took place. Even NASA is not certain about the exact time of the landing, but this was the time. This is how the satellite looked like. It's as big as a bus, a van, and it weighed over 6 tons. And this is a photograph taken by one of the explorers from the Earth when the satellite was gliding down on its way to the Earth. It was predicted that 25 pieces of refuse totaling 1,200 pounds of metal would fall on Earth. Now the satellite weighed 6 tons, but only 1,200 pounds of it came back to the Earth. This is because more than half, like I'd say more than 70% of the satellite, it ended up in the atmosphere on its way down due to the heavy friction. It converted to ash, and that's where it ended. But only 30% of it came back to Earth. No pieces were heavier than 300 pounds, which could have been a sigh of relief for the people. And this is the largest uncontrolled landing of a satellite since the 1979. In 1979, the Pegasus 2 satellite was the uncontrolled landing back to the Earth. In 2001, Russia had the Mir space station re-enter the Earth, but it was a controlled landing. The landing was controlled, and it also hit the Pacific Ocean. And just as a fun fact, NASA declared that the possibility of any individual to get hit by the satellite was 1 in 1 billion. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Vishal, for this detailed information. Now we have another